The demand for Pokemon cards and graded Pokemon cards has gone through the roof, people. Hey everybody, what's up? This is Jameel, part of the Slabstox network with MeelyStox. This is episode 4 today, and I just want to welcome you. Thanks for tuning in. We are doing this thing, trying to do this thing big and trying to have some fun with it. We had a great response to our last video, so this week we'll be talking about Pokemon Champions Path, so stick around. Just really quickly before we get going into that, I'm a card shop owner here in Gainesville, Florida, and I'd love for you to follow our shop. We have a lot of different outlets. Maybe you could follow us on Instagram. That's probably the best way. We have a really cool thing happening this week. It's called MeelyPops Madness Session 23 and Session 23 of single card sales. It's October 10th. It's at 9 p.m. And all you got to do is go on our Instagram, which is Shop MeelyPops, as you can see down on the bottom of the screen. And tune in. It's crazy. We have a lot of fun. I'd love for you to come check it out. And I'd love for you to be a part of that as we get into some awesome single card sales. But let's get into Pokemon Champions Path. So, I've been around Pokemon. I remember I already made my own mistake if you watched last week's video. Pokemon. I've been doing Pokemon for about 10-15 years now. And off and on, but really just, it's been incredible to see the outpouring of just really people being interested in this franchise all of a sudden. Again, we've seen these ups and downs, but really just recently, Pokemon unveiled one of their new sets, and there's three real important cards, 3 Charizards that are inside of the set. So last week, go back and watch episode 3. We talked a little bit about the 1999 Pokemon, the 1996 to 1999 Pokemon English base set. This week so that was the very first set that came out in English, and now we're talking about the most recent set, the 2020 Pokemon Sun and Moon Champions Path. It's kind of crazy to think about that, right? 25 years of Pokemon and just the card franchise, which has become really an enormity, right? If you've been watching, there's a recent sale. Logan Paul bought a box recently for over $200,000 at auction, and just more and more things that you're seeing here left and right. So today, let's talk about what Champions Path is. I think a lot of people who are getting into Pokemon, whether they be just looking to flip stuff or collect it, are very confused with kind of the newer stuff and how they obtain cards. And then there's some terms like secret rare and full art, which we're going to talk about as well today to help you understand it. So, first question is, what is Champions Path? And like, what kind of set is it? What is Sword and Shield, or all these things that I'm hearing? So people understand, Pokemon kind of comes out in series now, and the series, I'll call them franchises. We're now in what is or generation. That's the term a lot of people use. We're now in the Sword and Shield generation, and Sword and Shield is just kind of a new parallel to the video game, where there's a new series of Pokemon that come out in the video game that you can play. So we're in the Sword and Shield franchise. Before this, there was the Sun and Moon generation. Before that, XY, and before that, Black and White. It keeps going back. Now, to understand kind of this, it's kind of like an umbrella, right? So Champions Path, and I'll just go ahead and put this up on screen for everybody to see real quick. This is the logo you may see, may be accustomed with, the Champions Path logo for this new set. But this is part of the Sun and Moon franchise, okay? So as you guys can see, this is the Champions Path Pokemon Elite Trainer box, and this is what is found in the Charizard, which we'll get to in just a minute. So when you're thinking about Pokemon, and you're thinking about these umbrellas, and you hear terms like Sun and Moon, when you hear terms like Sword and Shield, they're an umbrella for multiple card sets, okay? So right now in Sword and Shield, this is our 4th set. Champions Path is the 4th set. The first set was the base Sword and Shield. You had Rebel Clash, the 2nd set. The 3rd set was Darkness Ablaze, in which you can also get the VMAX Charizard regular. And now we are in Champions Path. Some people would call this kind of like a holiday set. I like to just think of it as an additional set. But the one thing that's unique about Champions Path is that you will not find booster boxes for it. You will not be able to find booster boxes. And that's important because you can't just go out and buy a booster box and open a bunch of packs of Champions Path. You have to obtain it a different way. So last year, this was very similar to what was called Hidden Fates. And the year before that, Dragon Majesty, where these sets did not have booster boxes. They came out in kind of these special items. So you can buy them. We'll go into them right now. They are pin collection boxes. You can buy them in character boxes, some of the Pokemon characters. So I think Dubwool, I think a character called Marnie, Hatterene. These are all characters that get their own box. Here's one right here. Here's a Dubwool box. It's like a little sheep goat thing going on. But you can buy that, and what you get in them is you get some promo cards, some jumbo cards, and then you get Champions Path packs inside of it. So each one of these boxes you can find. They have them at different retail outlets. We have them in the hobby shops as well. We sell a lot of this. We have a huge outpouring of people really clamoring for Champions Path. And you can also get them in what's called the Elite Trainer boxes. So the Elite Trainer boxes are probably the most popular out of all of them. The Elite Trainer boxes being these guys. The Elite Trainer boxes come with 10 packs, and every Elite Trainer box for every kind of series, like we were talking about earlier, in the umbrella, have a promo card you get with it. The Hidden Fates, which was last year, had this really cool 3 birds, Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos. It had this really cool stained glass card. Now this one, this time, comes with the Elite Trainer box for Champions Path. Will come with those packs, and this bad boy, the traditional Charizard full art. Its number is SWSH050 when you look that up. But anyway, that's how you obtain these packs. They come in these different kind of packages. There's still some more to be coming out in this next month. So for you trying to get out there, you'll find them at the retail outlets. You can find them in the hobby shops, find them online. But these are quite a collectible set. Now, why does everybody want Champions Path? Why has everybody been buying Champions Path? What's the big deal with Champions Path? Well, let me show you. Bada bing, bada boom. Right there. Those 2 cards right there are the ones that everybody and their mother wants, and their grandmas want them. So the Charizard V card, which I like to call it the black and red Charizard, and then the Rainbow Rare Charizard. Let's look at the Rainbow one first, a little bit more in detail. So the Rainbow Rare Charizard, it's number 74 of 73. And it's called the VMAX, all right, which is a jumbo Charizard. It's like a mega Charizard. And if you play the game, you understand they've come up with these VMAX versions to play in the card game. Now, this card is known as what's called a Rainbow Rare, And if we go back to that other picture, you can see that kind of texture on the card is really nice. And they're really cool how they've designed these cards. This is also known as a full art card. You can see the art of the card is full on the card. So when you see on your eBay listings and things, the term FA, it is referring to full art. So this is the Charizard VMAX Rainbow card everybody's going after. It's number 74, 73. It's a secret rare. And I know I didn't highlight it here, but where I'm circling here is how you can tell what something is called a secret rare. So down in the bottom left corner of every one of these, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here for you guys. Down in the bottom left corner here is a number on the card, and you can kind of see it down there, of the set. This one says 074 out of 073. So what that means is a card that goes beyond the set in Pokemon is considered a secret rare. Let me say that again. When a card goes beyond the set, beyond for example, this set is number 73, and it's card number 74, 75, 76, 77, those are known as secret rares. So again, this is a secret rare full art. So as you understand that, when you collect these cards, secret rares are the ones that are harder to pull. There are some odds. You usually get 1 secret rare per booster box. But in the Champions Path, we don't have that, so it's a little bit more illustrious, right, to go after these. So that's the secret rare Charizard. They're trending right now at about 500 to 650 per card. I'll get into the graded ones, which there's not a lot of those at all out there right now. And here's the second one. This is the Charizard, which I think is the cooler of the two, but I mean, you guys can comment and let me know what you think about that. This is the Charizard secret rare V. This is not the VMAX, and I call it the black and red Charizard because it has the non-traditional black version with the red wings. You don't usually see that, but I think it's a really cool looking card. A lot of people like this one. Again, this one is also trending at about 500 to 600 bucks each. Again, down here, you'll see the card number of the set, 079 out of 73, 079 out of 73. So understand that these are secret rare. Now, one thing that's interesting to note when you're looking at cards like that, compared to the old cards, the bottom right corner will have the card and the set number, just like we were looking at in episode 3. So go back and watch that. But in episode 4 today, when we talk about the newer generation cards, they're always on that bottom left. So just kind of understand that when you're looking at Pokemon and trying to understand, the intricacies of it. So as you look at this Charizard, it's a full art again, right? It's a secret rare, and it's called the Charizard V card. Now, it's not the VMAX, the jumbo one, but the Charizard V. This card and the other one, the Rainbow together, these ones are just doing awesome, man. People are buying these up left and right. And this Champions Path set has now been out for a few weeks. So when I think about this, the market for Charizard, as I call him, the Mickey Mantle of Pokemon, the Michael Jordan of Pokemon, he really is. I don't know. I'm assigning a he to him. He could be a she, I guess. The Charizard Pokemon is considered really just the key. You think about the first edition Pokemon that we went over last episode from the base set, even to now in 2020, this character is the one everybody collects. So if you really didn't know anything about Pokemon and you wanted to get into it, buy Charizard. I mean, that's what I've told people for the last 5 years. Hopefully you've been listening to me, because if you bought Charizards 5 years ago, you do really well. So these are the new ones. Everybody's clamoring. They want them. There's some really, really cool intricacies to them, and I think a lot of people enjoy these cards. Now, the last one I want to show you really quick. So again, there's the Rainbow VMAX Secret Rare. There's the Charizard V Secret Rare, and here's what's called the promo. I have one here on camera. These come in the Elite Trainer boxes. So this is just the regular promo Sword and Shield. It's the traditional color Charizard, and the bottom left corner says SWSH050. So it's not part of a set. It's the Sword and Shield promo, and it's number 50. So this is considered the promo card. All right, so this is the Charizard promo. This one's pretty cool, I think, because it really does look just like the Charizard. Let me put it up on main camera again. So it looks just like Charizard. I think it's the orange with kind of the bluish, greenish wings that most people have become accustomed to. So check that out. That is the Charizard V. That comes in every single Elite Trainer box. So when you buy these Elite Trainer boxes, what I got down here on camera, you will get one of those and 10 packs. So that's probably, I think, the best value if you're looking to get into this. 10 packs plus that card plus some stuff to learn to play the game as well. And if you're not someone who wants to play the card game, give them to some kids. They'd love it. They love the energy cards and the stuff that come with it. So that's what the hype's about with this set. Champions Path Pokemon, you got the 3 big Charizards in it. They're very collectible, super neat. These Charizards, the Elite Trainer Box ones that we're talking about, the promo, they come in a little seal pack. So for you graders out there, be mindful of that. When you're opening up the pack, remember, every Pokemon card has the same back. So if you see any flaws there, you're not going to get a 10. Those dark backs are very important. And on these newer full art cards and these secret rares that I've noticed in the last 3 or 4 years, centering is very important. Very, very important when you're looking at these cards for grading purposes. So there you go. Charizard Champions Path. Now, just really quick, I want to go and show you some recent eBay sales. This is just a search I did today, so this was on Monday here. But these are just some sales of the cards, and this is at auction. So if you guys can take a look, there's the Charizard V with the black and red, $456. Here's some promos for $13. There's a lot of promos right there. You come down here, you can see another one for $20, another one for $560 right there. Let's find a rainbow. Look at that rainbow, sold for $650. One down here for $381. I don't know, maybe it was a poor title or whatnot. But you see the ones here, promo cards. So you're looking, trending wise, you're looking at the Charizard, like I said earlier, the big one, the secret rare, is selling for about $500 to $600, and then the promo card for about $20. But again, there's going to be more and more of these that will come out, so I do see these prices probably coming down soon. Let me show you just really quick as well what I noticed. There's not a lot in the PSA Pop Report, but the PSA 10 Charizard, the red and black wing, as you can see on the top. Let me zoom in here for everybody so you can see a little bit better. Sold for $5,000. This was the very first sale, I think, looking back at the data. This was a Pop 2 at the time. It's probably a larger Pop now. It grows almost daily with these cards when they come out. But 5Gs this thing was. Look at that. PSA 10 for the first one. And then you scroll down a little bit more, you can see 2 of the rainbows sold. I don't know if that's the same sale or what, but $27.50 on the rainbow PSA 10. Now, what's going to happen, just like with anything, and whether we do sports cards or Pokemon cards, is you're going to see a mass influx of these cards hit the market, hit the grading window, and we're going to see a ton. I remember this with the shiny Charizard last year from Hidden Fates. You saw BGS 10 Black Labels over $10,000 or $20,000 or some crazy number, but then the BGS 10 Black Label went down to 5 and 3 and 2. So be mindful of that. They are going to drop the prices. I do think that these sets will get reprinted. This is another thing that for you sports people out there should understand, is that when these sets come out, they also get reprinted very frequently. So Champions Path will probably have a second, third, or maybe in fourth reprint like we saw with Hidden Fates. So just something to consider. But even thinking about that, everybody will say, oh, well, I don't want to buy it. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to invest because there's going to be too many of them. The demand for Pokemon cards and graded Pokemon cards has gone through the roof, people. So think about that. I mean, you could sit there and say, there's too much of it. But if the supply is not meeting the demand, basic economics, folks, right? So there's hopefully some understanding there. I anticipate seeing a lot more PSA graded cards come out in the next few weeks. But it's just going to be the way it is. And we're going to have the new pin boxes and those things come out as well. All right, so that's kind of the wrap up on Champions Path. Hopefully I answer you some questions. I'm doing these reviews on these things so you guys get a little bit of information. Do your homework on this stuff, especially if you're getting into Pokemon. Make sure you're understanding what you're buying out there. Be safe with it. Don't just go in blind. But I think this is some really cool stuff that's come out. We haven't seen a set like this with double Charizards in a long, long time. So pretty neat. Just for the sports card thing, just some things that are coming out this week. So today's October 5th, so October 7th to the 9th, you see some releases. Topps Triple Threads Baseball is coming out this week. Heritage Minor Leagues from Topps. And Absolute Football from Panini. So some exciting things this week to be looking out on the wax walls. We will have all that in shop as well, and I'm sure you'll be seeing that. You can check out the breaks and all those things that we do as well. But that's it for MeelyStox episode 4, part of the Slabstox Network. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Later!